the answers. Didn't even notice life under the microscope. I had to focus. Your secrets, your lies have been decoded. I know your references. I know who wrote it. Stolen legacy. I seen it. And guess who stole it? Same ones wrote the movie. Word. And sold it. Chosen raiders, mind slavers, backstabbers, infiltrators. So we ain't asking for shit. We taking back a whole nation. I ain't buying it. Know where they hide. It's in the net to search your environment. The same ones set you free. Start hiring. And when it's time to make cuts, guess who they fire?
It's the shit that you live for, the shit you die for, beliefs that you believe in, the shit you ride for. They manage your time so you have no time for removing your blindfold. Cause you see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed.
Salute to everybody, man. Hey, just like I said, I'm back at y'all with another live. Yeah. Salute Sin City Raps. First in the chat. Let's go, Mariah. Let's go. Room Shaker. I'm glad you pulled up, man. I heard you live. I heard your cravings, baby. I felt that. You know, we allowed to disagree. We are allowed to disagree. Bless Holly. Salute, baby. Yeah, let's go, y'all. Frederick. Hey, boy, hey, Frederick. Hey, I don't know how to take how you came yesterday, my boy, but it's all love. I'm gonna take it the positive way, right? So yeah, y'all. True Speaker Smith, man, in the building, man. We got a positive live, informational live. I'm gonna give it a minute. I ain't gonna lie, I got so much. The ones who I speak to behind the scene, I've been on this since this morning. So what I realize is when we do these, yeah, we're gonna have to do a little prior research. Salute SD in the building, man. Yoshika, what is going on? Woe and K, salute. AC, salute. Shakira, for facts. So man, I done put together. I ain't gonna call it a PowerPoint, but I done put together a power of points. Points of power, however you want to call it, right? But let's just say, as the title says, we're gonna break down the gatekeepers. How many people really believe in like secret societies? Like today, I want to talk about secret societies, fact or fiction. Like is it real? Do anyone in the chat believe in secret societies? We're gonna talk about it. I put together a little information, and we here to talk about it. I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if I'm gonna drop the link now, but nobody gotta come up. If you want to come up, I'm gonna try to see if I can pin it. Because once the information start, coming up, somebody want to call in. And listen, before I even do this, let me go ahead and put up my disclaimer, because this is definitely for educational purposes. I'm just really reporting, teaching, and scholarship, through researching. And we all are speaking on opinionated, perspectives. Some of our opinions may be stronger than the others. But that being said, salute, man. Salute, Juicebox, what it do? Sweet kisses. All right, SD, say word. I need to figure out how to, because I don't want to turn the show into, we ain't going to do it like that. So it's a lot of stuff I got to still learn, y'all. But yeah, let me take that down. All right, so boom. Let me see. Let's see something, y'all. I want to start with this one right here. The founders. All right. So we speaking on the fraternity often referred to as the Grand Boule, founded in 1904, meaning Council of Noblemen, also known as Council of Chiefs. Let me take this down. also known as councils of chiefs, right? And some of the most important prominent members were Martin Luther King. Do anybody know? Of course, we all know who that is. But we got W.E.B. Du Bois, Arthur Ashe, Ralph Bunche, Vernon Jordan, and a lot more. But before we get into the Boule, let's talk about Booker T real quick. Booker T. Washington. You know, he was founded the NBL, known as the National Business League. He was the one who made it to where we actually can have business, you know, with the the white man. Let's be honest. He made it to where women and men, and that was in the I want to say 1900s. So women didn't even have rights like that, y'all. It was unheard of really to let women into these secret fraternities. But Booker T. Washington started the NBL, the National Business League, y'all, and it promoted commercial and financial development in our communities. Yeah, financial being black-owned banks, things of that nature, right? So this was promoted to help African American people, right? So later on, after came the Boule. Now the Boule was kind of different, y'all. They was kind of different. They didn't allow women, so it's a fraternity of men. Let's see if I can get an image up real quick. Just wanted to throw that up there. First black members of the U.S. Congress with the faces and dates right there, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want to get y'all. Here we go. All right, so basically, you have the Illuminati, which is not the same as Freemasons, y'all. To not be confused with Freemasonry, right? Now, under the Freemasonry, you have lodges and you have branches. The Boule is a black or African American fraternity. But what I did was I introduced a little bit of PowerPoints just to go along with what I'm saying, because it got bigger, y'all. It got bigger. And I want to bring it to how it came to be in the communities and popular in our communities today. And how it's still thriving today, y'all. We gonna talk about it. See, now the Boule was different from what Booker T was doing, because the Boule wanted you out of college. Hence to where they find still to this day and recruit in colleges. Now, what I want to know, salute everybody, is do we have any members? Delta? We got any Alpha? Like, we got any sororities in the building? You know, I don't want to offend any of y'all, so I'm putting this together real smooth and to the point where I don't offend any sororities, because at the end of the day, this is something that a lot of people already know about, but a lot of people don't know about, and it's a lot of times confused with different things. So I'm here to speak on it. Am I in a sorority? No, I am not. Am I in a fraternity? No, I am not. Have I been approached by them? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Do I speak with them? Maybe I do. You know, maybe I do. So we're going to get a little information. I'm going to break down some of the salute everybody. I really can't do the comments right now, but salute to everybody in the comments. So we're going to break down a few points. Throw a little bit of these images on there. want y'all to see something before I start breaking down these people, right? Because we know who Martin Luther King is, but I want to explain y'all that if none of this stuff is by chance, then what is the actual chances that we have of being this and being that and believing in dreams? Is it by dreams or is it by hard work? It's to be debated. You know what I'm saying? It's really to be debated. I'm here for it, right? So 1904, the Boule was founded, but it's a collective of different walks, right? So they got men and women that are now in fraternities, but as far as the Boule, it is a man fraternity. And we're gonna break it all down. Let's see real quick. I want to show y'all this one right here first. So check this out. This is right here in Atlanta recently. I want to show you what's really going on in our communities. And we got to ask ourselves a question when it boils down to all of it, because we're going to bridge the gap. Today, we just talking about this, but it's a lot of different fraternities and a lot of different topics that we can talk about. I'm just opening up the floor.
Atlanta's best R&B. Since a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority and a DJ at Kiss 104, Atlanta's best R&B. Since the founding days of 1908 to today, the legacy and heritage of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority has been one of service, sisterhood,
salute all my
elegance,
sororities,
and grace. Even today, the traditions of sophistication, excellence, and distinction can be seen in the lives of any one of our remarkable sorors, from the acclaimed to the seemingly unknown.
Do these faces look familiar?
Imagine for a moment how exciting, exhilarating, even intoxicating it would be if the illustrious, wonderful world of pink and green descended upon a city thriving with prominence, luxury, substance, and culture. One might characterize the experience as legendary, explosive, even electrifying. July 9th through the 14th, 2016, we, the women of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, will be taking over the city of Atlanta in high style and fashion. This city was made for us. We took it over once, and we will take it over again. Consider it the ideal playground for the quintessential Alpha Kappa Alpha woman. In addition to our lively itinerary for the quintessential Alpha Kappa Alpha woman, the city has an enormous amount of fun.
All right, y'all. I had to stop that. I had to stop that video. Was tweaking out my whole life. But oh snap! Hold on, I'm about to lose y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, my fault. Y'all was I was tweaking out. I almost let the whole computer die. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Salute to their big dog Philly OG. Awesome channel to go over there and build outside of the normal, man. It's always a good build anytime you go over there to big dog Philly OG. Salute, big homie. Salute. I seen Bronze Flop. Yeah. Salute to Bronze too. Two good strong brothers, man. Was it just lagging or was it my side? I don't know if it was tweaking because I'm on 6%. I almost lost the whole computer, but I'm back. Y'all let me know real quick. Was it tweaking out? Was the video tweaking out? Who I'm gonna start with? Start with WE. So we was talking about WE Du Bois. So this is one of the, again, like I said, the Boule only want educated black men who already have success in business. They don't recruit to teach you how to be successful. They recruit you because you are successful. You know? So this is one of the four front runners, so to speak, you know. And let's read his quote real quick. It says, either the United States will destroy ignorance or ignorance will destroy the United States. That's W.E.B. Du Bois. What else I got for y'all? Another quote. There is in this world no such forces as the force of a person determined to rise. The human soul cannot permanently be chained. So that's W.E.B. Du Bois, y'all. These are the type of black men who, you know, I'm not saying the founders, they're not the founders, but some of the forerunners. And I want y'all to look at this image on the screen because I'm gonna be putting a lot of images up. I want y'all to, I'm not gonna say too much. I want y'all to see the body language. I want y'all to see the hand over fistness. I want y'all to see the certain signs and caliber of man. So when you see men who say they are from these walks of life, and I know they on here, I'm gonna hold you accountable because I know, and I'm not tripping when y'all hold me accountable, just like y'all do, and say, you know, go on. We want to see you get back to what it is you do. I'm back. I really never left, but it's just I'm multidimensional with it, y'all. I can have these type of conversations and others, but we talking about this hand over fist. Look at this image, because I'm gonna break down some symbolism today, and we're gonna talk about it. Terrell said, I love lessons. It's gonna be a good one today. So this is W.E. Du Bois again. Next, who we got? Who we got next? We're gonna go with Vernon, Mr. Vernon Jordan. Now I want y'all to peep. He's actually gifting him in this image here. And again, peep the statue, the hand over fistness, and the brotherhood right in front of you. So again, when they say Boule, remember, African American black businessman, but also known as the Council of Chiefs or the Council of Noblemen. Now there has been rumors. Y'all. You know, that's Mr. Vernon again. There has been rumors that there's a secret agenda going on, but me personally, I think that's conspiracy. The only agenda is the agenda that you sign up for. Now, I really want to talk about it for the ones who are under oath and who have taken oaths and things of that nature, which we all really have. That's why they got that. You remember we used to have to put our hand over our hearts in school and say the national every day, like, and you used to get in trouble if you, yeah, they've been conditioning us to do that. So let's not go too crazy about old oaths and all that, because a lot of us take oaths or an oath right now and don't even realize it. But do y'all think it's a secret society of elite people running this world or this scene behind the scenes? Nobody really ever talk about this, and when they do, they call it conspiracy talk. But Is it safe to say that I've been showing y'all this? We already know what time it is. Like, this is the young Vernon Jordan. Started the national, well, he was not the starter, but he was one of the forefront runners of the National Urban League. Now, they put us over us, meaning if you was to go outside of these businesses, these other businesses will only try to get you, but only to be used against your own people. So they made it to where we have our own businesses. Do I have the image? Yes, it is right here. Black owned banks right here in front of you. Now, you may not have heard of none of these. You may have heard of some of these, but these are a list of black owned businesses. This is probably got an updated list out there somewhere, but I pulled one real quick. But everybody's still gonna go to Chase and Wells Fargo. But do you know the history? That's another live, right? But we speaking on the Boule, and again, I'm gonna put it up just for y'all, the founders right here. You know, the Sigma 5. But is it safe to say though that they instilled their people in certain positions to be able to control the masses of people, and they're educated? That's one of the major qualifications. You have to be educated. But that's Vernon, y'all. Let's see some of Vernon quotes. And Vernon, look, this is the young one. This is him again, a little older, but well respected. Again, check the stance, check everything out. You know, he's in position. So this is nothing new, y'all. This is, you know, public information. So here's one of his quotes. You are, my fault. You are where you are today because you stand on somebody's shoulders. And wherever you are heading, you cannot get there by yourself. If you stand on the shoulders of others, you have a reciprocal responsibility to live your life so that others may stand on your shoulders. It's the quid pro quo of life. We exist temporarily through what we take, but we live forever through what we give. And that just speaks for itself, y'all. These men are educated black men put in, again, position. Let's get into Ralph. I mentioned Ralph too, another one of the founder, well, not founder, but forefront people, right? Shaking hands with who I said, Martin Luther King. It has always been here, and it will always be here, right? But this is Ralph. He has a book, Fighters for Peace. This, I'm showing y'all everybody this because I really just want everybody, let's take a second and look to where the people who started this and how far we have, you know, got away from our moral code and what we was here to do, and that's prosper as a race of people, man. Let's look at this image right here of Ralph again, the first colored doll, Dr. Ralph Bunch. Because don't forget, they college, you know what I'm saying? They want doctors, they want lawyers, they want some of the best people. And Mrs. Eleanor Roosevelt, y'all heard me. Yeah, it's like that back then. Examine the first polygamy true colored doll that hit the market. This is the first one, y'all. They called it, I can't say. Is that Sarah Lee? Is that Sarah Lee? They called it Sarah Lee Negro doll. The same Sarah Lee we love to eat. But probably buy the bread too, huh? They called it Sarah Lee Negro doll. End quote. It was created by a white Southern Mrs. Sarah Lee Creech. It's a little information on today. I hope y'all tap on that like button for me. Share this live. Share the live. Salute, Big Josh. Salute, Gina. Salute, Terrell. Everybody in the chat who, you know, who chat. But yeah, so that's Mr. Vernon. No. I apologize. That's not Vernon. That's Ralph, y'all. That's Ralph Bunch. Learn these names. Know about these people, man. Salute, Mariah. So, all right, let me see what else I got. Again, I want y'all to peep the stature. Should peep the body language. These people be right in front of you and all around you, and they always watching. They always, just like I said, they approach me and I speak with these people, but I never went to college and I went a different route. But I see a lot of people. I seen somebody speaking on me, right, and just saying like, oh, I thought he's supposed to be spiritual. I think that's a misconception. What is spiritual to people? Is it a knowing? Is it a badge? Like, what is spiritual for real? For real? I think it's a misconception going on. What it is I'm just in tune to what's going on, and I'm not just one dimensional again. So pardon me if I irritate you, because sometimes we like to take it a little deeper. Hit that like button for me, man. If you're new to the live, definitely share this live. If you like the conversation and you want to join it, we will be having future conversations. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link in a few minutes once I'm done, and we can take it there. We can have the conversations, man. I would definitely love to hear from you. Let's take a look, though. Pressing on to Mr. Garrett Morgan, another African-American entrepreneur, invented the gas mask, which we still use. They done, changed a little bit, stole, the ingredients, what they love to do. And the traffic light, equal Mr. Garrett Morgan there, y'all. But what's been going on for so long is, let me see if I got anything. I don't even think I brought them up. They have been trying to oversee us, right? And talk over our heads and all that. But we have always been the innovators, the ones who brought the medicine, the astrology, the spiritual system, all of that. We got to get back to where we falling from, man. And it is a long way, but I feel like we can get back there for sure. As long as you share these lives and come up here and have these type of conversations. I'm going somewhere real quick though, because we fell a long way. What's going on in this image right here, y'all? We fell a long way. Oh, this supposed to be initiate. Is this a ritual? Is this one of their? Because again, it's not by chance. Y'all peep the snake. These people know what's going on. Now I want y'all to remember these images, because I'm gonna come back with some more images for y'all. Today we're breaking down. We're gonna break it down a little different. I'm gonna go back to the roots. Sin, I got you. We dropped the link though. Anyway, I'm gonna drop the link early for anybody who want to jump in on this, because I already got a line up. I got a line up. Y'all can eat too. It's an open panel. But peek this body. Everybody know what this one. That's the easy one. That's an easy one. But where am I going with this? Because you have another branch and you have another branch, but we all part of the same tree, right? Is hip hop being controlled by elites? Huh? For real, man. Like, was Tory Lane's dad really tripping? Because he sure did jump out the plane on that one. He was not playing, and he had a message. And a lot of people felt some type of way because they felt like, well, you shouldn't have never mentioned this man I have on the screen name because he ain't had nothing to do with it. But I'm putting it right here in y'all face. It's Boule, baby. Could one really been around? And see, the leaders that we seeing, they getting old. So they have to bring in, again, let me go back down here. These guys are getting old. And they starting to pop out and look like this. You dig? And everybody know what's going on as far as sexuality and stuff like that. But I'm just thinking about it. Like, y'all know who this is? This KRS-One. I can't say the one, but one of the hip hop, originators. For real, for real. Then you got, I'm gonna go down the line. Damn, let me put my phone on. So I want y'all to just peep the image, man. I've been showing y'all something. I can't really. And now, because I'm gonna delete some of these because I got so many pictures. But I want to give y'all a little bit of insight on celebrity Boule. Huh? Wig on, wig off. Do y'all remember when he did that right there? How many people remember that? Huh? What's going on here? How many people remember my man, allegedly, but it is what it is. My man laid down, looked like he was having a lunch with Snoop Dogg on the grass, man. It was laid out real zesty, like, right? It is what it is, man. My man Will and Jada up here with the slap of the century. Everybody know, Tyler Perry is one of the leading. Listen, I'm out here in Georgia. I showed y'all, go to my I think I made a short out of it. I took y'all to his facility. If you didn't, go check out that short. Maybe it's a video or a short. I pulled up over there and showed y'all the new joint he just built, man. Man, that joint big. He got the Oprah, man. Come on, man. Listen. Like, two of the biggest. This one right here. And this one right here. And it's just a whole, what'd you call it? A whole, yeah. Shout out to these fellas right here. This is a Memphis organization right here. Sigma Phi. You got the Deltas. And see, if we have anybody in here, go ahead, pull up, man. I want y'all to pull up because I'm not in a sorority, but I know people who are. Like, they say a lot of crazy things, man. Like, I feel like once you join, let me see if I can get rid of some of this. Once you join these fraternities, you do get things out of it. Like, let's be honest. I feel like there's definitely perks when it comes to finding jobs, staying in the knowing of the best way to, go about your businesses. Because again, when it comes to the Boule, they only recruit in men, and you already have to be successful. You already have to be successful. But the fraternities, again, in college, So they already weeding you out before college, but that's where you get to finally join. Let me check some. Sin City, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm so happy that you touching on this. I have learned a lot, and it goes into. I was talking about a couple weeks ago the war on entertainment, right? And I was trying to categorize everybody the best way I could. And then when you come with this here, you've given me a whole different outlook on the whole situation because we a lot of people like you say go to college and are approached by these people or whatnot, and sometimes a lot of the family members be a part of it. We be born into fraternities, so
Hmm.
nobody actually takes time to go do their research on them. And if we're gonna categorize people, these are the people that would be overlooked. This I definitely did not even think about them at all.
And see, right now, I'm not gonna lie, I apologize because I'm all over the place, but I'm just opening up the door for many more conversations to be had.
Yeah.
Because I already been like this, like you said, I know because I have family members who are in these things. But one thing, when what I was just about to say is, I'm not gonna lie, like they all stick together. Like one thing about it, my people that I know are in fraternities, they always keep jobs, they always keep the newest cars, and they like got houses, and they well off. They not out here hurting like or needing or asking for anything. You know,
Yep. You're right.
so I
I have
think there's
my aunts
perks.
and uncles. They're the same thing, and it's so great because you're so right. I have aunts and uncles the same way. And when I say they living the best of the best life, I'm talking about they living since I was born. They've always
Hmm.
been together. And I remember they used to always try to push for me to go to college. Me and my sisters to go to college. And he was like, oh, yeah, because y'all got to get in this year. We got y'all. Y'all got to be one of the sisters. But my ADHD would not allow me to go to regular school, let alone college. So I just never went. And they were always like brag about their lifestyles and stuff. So what you saying makes so much sense right now.
Not only, yeah, and that's crazy that you said that's literally how I feel like a lot of us came up because they already knew what they was doing, but the way they move is they don't you already have to have a certain GPA and some more stuff to actually be approached. But that's why they all parents always say go to school, go to I'm not my mom already knew, and I probably already knew I wasn't. I just was one of them childs, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I was hard headed. I chose the streets. Like and I'm not proud of it. I wish I would have, you know, took I don't know. I guess like it was my interest. I blame it on my interest. Like I could have been interested in that, but I really just wasn't. I was had interest in the wrong things at the wrong times, and it wasn't until later in life that I realized, and I came to a, uh, just my eyes were just open to so much that was going on underneath, well, over my head. Let's be honest, over my head. But one thing about it, son, these conversations is only gonna invoke more conversations.
Absolutely. Something else I wanted to tell you too. Something you just said. Oh, this one I want to see. All right, so if we're gonna talk about the Illuminati, right? You know how they always talking about they having these secret parties and it's you know what I'm saying. If the way you breaking this here down, that's pretty much what the fraternities, the frights and fraternities, whatever they call it. That's what they do. They have these secret parties. I have friends that have went off to college, and all of a sudden they with the Rainbow Gang. I don't have nothing against them, but they have told me some stories about these parties at these frat houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The hazing and you know what I'm talking about. So
Hmm.
that all that ties together, and that's why I never even put them two together.
It's crazy because I didn't want to go there, but I'm gonna go ahead and go there because if anybody can or who's a part of it can clean it up. I mean, not clean it up, but speak on it, then speak on it. But I'm gonna speak on what I heard about the Boule. I heard that this fraternity in particular, of men, have to perform uh, a certain act, which will go against whatever you like. That's the whole point of the whole ritual. Is whatever you like, we gonna switch it up for you, and that's how we know, and that's how you gonna know you really down. If that makes sense, that makes sense. Huh?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Mm-hmm.
I try to dress it up as best as I can, but uh
Mm-hmm.
absolutely too many people done spoke on it. And
Right.
then we got to look at Will Smith and how Alcacena came out the situation.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That
Yep,
that
I'm
was
with you.
pretty spooky.
Absolutely.
So, like, I think it's safe to say that I mean we've been hearing rumors about them being swingers. So I think it's safe to say when they say things like, let's be honest, he's a proud member of the Boule. I ain't got his
Mm-hmm.
picture up here, but everybody know he Boule. A lot of the actors, a lot of the sports, the top of everything. That's who they want.
Yep. And that's why the GPAs and stuff have to be, that's certain. They want the smartest people, the best out the bunch. The best out the bunch. That's the way I looked at it.
But the reason why I never go ahead, my fault.
Oh, I was gonna say it's when you said it's a reason. I was gonna say it's a reason why they keep coming out with all these different tests every year to test these kids and their knowledge. I'm growing up, we had the leap test, the Iowa test, the something something test. Then you got the SATs, the ACTs. I see you, Orange. Good job, big boy. Um, yeah, that's what I want to see. All these tests for what? To test the IQ of your latest members, lab rats members.
Absolutely, and I want to put the parents on something as far as the games. The games you gotta watch the online gaming with the children because I want y'all to know personal experience. It happened to a friend of mine. He's no longer here. Allegedly he committed suicide, but he told me, and he wasn't the first person who I heard say they heard voices coming out of their TV. Now I'm gonna go a little deeper into the situation to another
Come
story
on, come on.
to where he was saying he was the first person who ever told me about a gang stalking. I didn't know what a gang stalking was. I didn't know about a lot of this stuff was until he brought it up. But what automatically like his whole mind switched and he just wanted to become at first it was a bodybuilder. So I'm like, you okay, okay, that's okay, that's okay. Like, but then next thing you know, bruh started really doing it, trying to insert himself into competitions and some more stuff, right? But he also like gaming. And he told me that one time he was gaming and he was real good at, I guess it was like Call of Duty or whatever. I'm thinking, bro, tweaking. I still to this day don't is unbelievable to me. But he said that he was winning and something about the remote control died and he came back in and a whole new remote control magically appeared, not disappeared, but appeared in his room because he was that nice. Now, where am I going with it? That sounds like some conspiracy stuff. It sounds unlikely to be true. I agree. But what I do know is that they will approach the children if they are good at these games.
It sounded like
Simulate
he had a mind altering experience, and I can
from the
definitely
game,
assist to that from the game.
from the
Absolutely.
game. But
It puts them in a hypnosis. I limit my children so what they play and how long they can play because I noticed like a lot of parents that I know their children started like sleepwalking. So I was like, how do y'all let these children start sleepwalking in 2020? You know what I'm saying? Everybody I talked to their children was sleepwalking. But then I found out everybody children playing these same games and stuff. I'm like, no. Remember when they had the Pokemon thing came out and you could download it to your phone and you gotta pull up here and
everybody was doing the hunt. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, that was a very weird time. A very weird time. Everybody I know was doing that there was on some crazy stuff. The next thing you know, we came out with the C or 19. But yeah.
So to go and to finish that story up, y'all, it got a little. Those was summer, and just like Sen said, I believe it was happening in his mind. But one thing about the mental is that's where everything's happening at. So he found his body again, just like she was just saying, it was an epidemic of sleepwalk. He found himself walking across the city. Now, how many people know somebody that they grew up with or know somebody that they knew who turned into a streetwalker? What do I mean by streetwalk? I mean a person who just walks up and down the street. Literally. I don't know if you got them where you at, but we got them where I at, and it happened to a friend of mine. Two of them. One of them gone, now the other one. I dare not bring him on here, but he might become content. Like it's really like that. But it all goes back into whatever is going on with the mental uh let me experimental, whatever you want to call it, because there's definitely some experiments being ran, and they testing them on us. So he ended up committing suicide, the one I'm talking about, under a bridge. The thing about that, when I heard that story, is this is somebody I know I went to school with, right? But he never had any signs in front of me anyway of type of like depression, but we don't never know. But what I can attest to is he used to always have the weirdest stories. I mean, the type that you went under unbelievable ones, the type of things where he's saying that people are like I said, he was mentioning gang star, so he'll think that this person is showing him a sign so that he find himself getting into cars. What's making you do this? You know, I'm one of them people. I'm gonna ask questions. I don't mind talking to crazy, but I ask questions. So you telling me you walking up to strangers and they supposed to allegedly know what you got going on, and they all laying on it, and it's all a conspiracy. People are walking around here, y'all, and again, it can come from all type of ways, but what it all boil down to is your senses. So your way of sight, or if you fall asleep on the crazy stuff and the noises. They done figured out a way, allegedly, how to tamper with your being. They know what we are. We don't know what we are. I'm getting a little off topic, but they know
Now you're
what
right
we
on
are,
track.
but we don't know what we are. So they're experimenting on our our being. I can't even say our body when they get outside the body with it. Which take me back to again when Sin, again, you did the Whitney Houston story, because a lot of people don't let that go. But how crazy is it for her and her daughter both to go with the same signature death? Pay attention. Then we come to find out, Sin, you broke the code when I seen Whitney out of water soaking wet. Because don't forget, she allegedly was supposed to have drowned in the tub. But if you drowned in the tub, how did you make it downstairs till we know who that Jewish man was? And the statement he said was, you would have wanted, even though they knew you was there for hours, that's the way you would have wanted, because the show must go on. What? Then to come to find out that you downstairs soaking wet, handing a note to Brandy. Didn't Brandy catch a body too? Let's wake up. Hold on. Let's take a step back. And didn't your brother Brandy, didn't he catch a little? Y'all working. Let's not forget, y'all. I'm putting it right here in your face. Secret societies and fraternities under oath. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I can speak freely and tell you I don't belong to none, but I'm not saying that any specific notice. I never said any specific one, but we're just talking about what we talking about, because people are really being hushed up, like for real. Like again, Whitney and her daughter both overdosed, huh? How likely is that? Is it really likely, Sam, for them both to have the same type of death like that? Is it likely? Maybe they both were suffering from abuse, because they tried to make it seem like it was substance abuse or drug abuse that made it happen to him. But let's not forget, Bobby Christina wasn't home alone either. Now was she? Oh, Sin ain't even up here. But nah, y'all. Bobby Christina wasn't home alone. She was home with her boyfriend. And where is he? Ain't last time I checked, he was gone too. Nah, I ain't know she passed the note. I'm gonna drop the link though. Something might happen to Sin. Nah, I ain't even know the note got passed. But one thing about it, whatever was on that note, spooked. It spooked. It spooked her though. It spooked Brandy, and she really didn't know what to do because she already seen what her sister was going through. Thank you. He died. Now let's not forget, around the time that happened, it happened here. They was living here. I think they was over there in Buckhead. So you telling me that she drowned in a tub? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But look. Oh, okay. But look, let's get into this real quick. Nah, I ain't mean to get y'all that. Want to show y'all something real quick. Want to show y'all something real quick. So when I give you these signs, right? Just know that I'm not tripping when I say they put it right in your face. Huh? Let me run that back for y'all one more time. Y'all see this? Okay. Now we're gonna flash back. So it's no damn secret that these folks run the world. These are the gatekeepers. But my thing about it, y'all, is this. I heard on the interview that there was bruises on her body. Yeah. Yeah. And see, I heard arising that she was actually killed with a magnetic weapon. Electromagnetic. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know if anybody else know. It went away, but yeah, they say she had died by an electromagnetic weapon, and really her cause of death was a heart attack. Because what an electromagnetic weapon is capable of is making your heart stop, which is a clean, it's supposed to be the eco-safe weapon of the future. No boom, no pop. Look it up, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. I'm always gonna tell you, if you don't believe what I'm saying, we go research. You know what I'm saying? Just go do your research. So we already knew this was one of the most Boule-ish. Both of them. Look at the pants. Look at the pants. But one thing about it though, this is what they prey on. At the end of the day, childhood traumas. It's the easiest way to enter the mind is the mind of a child because it's still developing. I'm gonna have to get a different image of this, but this is a whole different breakdown. I'm gonna leave it on the screen. Let's think about it. When do they recruit? As early as children. How many of these Nickelodeon kids are going through it right now? This live could have been, I could have, listen, I done got so much stuff I didn't even know what to do with. So I'm trying to use everything because I did a lot of time trying to find these images to go along with what I'm saying because I'm not capping, y'all. So I'm gonna just be pulling them up. They always been around. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, I got something for y'all. I forgot. I got something for y'all. Check this out real quick while we on the conversation. I grabbed this too. Let's see something. Ricky Smiley at one of the events. But it's just a little insight on how it really go. It ain't nothing to be, but this is how easy. Like it's the first lady I showed you to her to show you that she's on radio. It do hit different when they on radio, and you trying to be an artist, and you don't understand why it ain't. Yeah, how you can be blackballed. So look at this real quick, y'all. Should I start it from the beginning? Let's see something real quick. I'm gonna play it from here first, though. No, I'm gonna go ahead and start it from the beginning. Let me remember that 2:37. All right.
Yes, man. Thank you so much. My name is Roger Burwell, Executive Director of Burwell Funeral Home. You stab them, we grab them. You kill them, we chill them. So I'm backstage hosting an event for Alpha Kappa Alpha. Their Boule National Convention is here in Orlando. And I had to go and get with it. You know I had to be clean for this. I didn't come in for no foolishness. Sitting back here in the dressing room, chilling, Sherry Menifee. Idris, what's up?
Okay, I was on mute. Yeah, I'm playing this part, y'all, because I want y'all to hear him start name dropping. It's a lot of people that you not gonna know because it ain't like we in there in their ceremonies. Like we don't know. But you know, Eldris, y'all know Aldris, y'all know, yeah. Y'all know. Yeah, Soldier Slim. But pay attention though. He's showing you the socks with the chains on the colors for a reason though.
How you doing, man? Tracy Reed. I had to clean up on him, Tracy.
And see, this is how a lot of the times, I'm gonna skip back to the other part I wanted. This is how a lot of times where you come, we see it happen on here all the time. It's the you be new, you know, you don't know what's going on, but you not knowing that it's really gatekeepers at the end of the day. It's not about talent. It's not about none of that stuff you went to school for. It's about being put in position, and when it's time for you to go, you need to be able to go. You need to be able to walk the walk, talk the talk. And don't ever forget that you on the oath.
Sorry. Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, y'all.
Because if you forget that you on the oath and you try to go against the grain, which we'll break that down on another live where people have tried to go on against the grain and they have failed.
Alpha Kappa Alpha 70th. Hey, how you doing? Good. Celebrity Master of Ceremony, Mr. Ricky Smiley. Greetings, one of my best friends on this earth, Alpha Kappa Alpha President Dr. Glover.
And it's that easy. That's all I need to show. I ain't need to show no more. If you want to go look at it, it's called Backstage at 2002, aka Boule. That's all I needed. Thank you so much. My point proven, y'all. Like this is that's all it is. It's a fraternity, and yes, you can, because physical ones. You can send me videos. My email is itswetv@gmail.com. If anybody can, please just put it in the chat for me. But yeah, y'all, like how y'all think I did on today though? This was last minute. I didn't realize that a real good show is gonna take more than this a day's notice in a few hours. So I do apologize if it was kind of tacky. But listen, I'm just opening up the door at the end of the day to have more conversations. So if y'all enjoyed it, if y'all still enjoying it, let me know in the chat. Excuse me, y'all. Let me know in the chat. And if you didn't already, go hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. So we talked about a few gatekeepers. I showed you some of their accomplishments, some of their quotes. The ones that I showed you, you know, like the Martin Luther King, you know, I have his image because we know who Martin Luther King is. Is it safe to say, like, even the caliber of these fraternity brothers have fallen? Like, is it more selfishness going on? I don't know because I'm not in any of them. But from the outside looking in, it looks like a bunch of self-proclaimedness. Like that's what I'm gonna call it. Self-proclaimedness. No one's really, let me see if I can do it like this. No one's really giving homage to where it really come from. They it's kind of like they just came out of thin air, but we know it don't, nothing really happens like that. And so we rake our brains and we go hard and we go to the stores and we buy the product to think that if we brought a product and we wear the brand that you can be accepted. But it does not work like that. Sorry, baby. It don't work like that. Sorry, brother. It don't work like that. You know, you can't just go buy the outfit, the uniform, put it on, and then say you like that. It does not work like that. So check this image out I'm about to throw on the screen. I'm gonna throw that up because I'm digging right now for some. Hold on. Check this out. Let me take that down real quick. Want y'all to check out this image I got on the screen. I'm bringing y'all I'm bringing y'all some real different. Did anybody peep the symbolism? And if you know, you know. That's always been around you. It's always been there. And I've been knowing this for some years now. It's always been there. It's a whole silent language being spoken all around you every day. But if you don't have sight, how could you see? If you walk around with your head down, how could you see? What's right in front of you? Which one? I mean, look at it. Where do we start? You think it's a coincidence? Or do anybody know how logos are made? Do y'all think it's a coincidence? Do anybody know how professional logos are made? We can go forward or we can go backwards. It's all in the symbolism, y'all. It's always been in the symbolism. It's always been in the symbolism. It's always been in the symbolism. Shout out to WE, man. Words of wisdom, he did leave. Did I put this one up yet? Yeah, get rid of that. But let me see. There's somebody. The G and the compass stands for God's geometry. Let's go. Yeah, and one thing about it, sacred geometry. Did I bring some of that? I did the sacred, Josh. I tried to do the sacred geometry, but I heard that ain't nobody really want to get up on that. But I bet the difference. So how about this? Me, Big Josh, SD, we gonna link up if that's cool with y'all, and we gonna, cause I can't do it by myself. I need help. We gonna start bringing up new topics. Sacred geometry. Sounds great. Let's talk about it. MTV headquarters is a Masonic temple. Yeah, a lot of these temples, which are everywhere, y'all. I don't know. It's like one of them things where you know how you get a new car and then you start noticing your car everywhere. It's the same difference. Once you learn these symbols, you start noticing they're everywhere. The arch, the everything. What's going on, Miss Jazz? Hey, going just subscribe. Thank you for that subscription. No, the G is deeper than that. Oh, and hold on, let me drop the link. He said the G, and see the G. Josh, I heard what you said. The G is for yeah. Yeah, hold on. I want to know how deep does it get? Who said that? Is it still there? What a comment where it said it's much deeper. Yeah, I wanna, yeah. If you may hit the panel or just type it up, how much deeper does it get? For real, for real. Let me put this back up though. Did I put this one up yet? Cause we gotta get, it does get deeper than that. It does. So let's get into it, not tonight, but let's do a little introduction to how deep it get. We seen these symbols. Now what we looking at, you got the Shriners, you got the Freemasons, two different things. You got Skull and Bones. They are not free yet, two different things. You got the Illuminati, a whole nother thing. I'm gonna leave that up real quick. Salute legit. I can listen to you, SD and Big Josh, talk about real shit all day. I'm here for it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Because that's really what it's about to come down to. And honestly, it's refreshing. It is. So why not let us come up here and have these type of conversations, break down some real information, and we can get into, hold on, we can get into all type of stuff and respectfully debate it. Everybody should know the 12 universal laws, also 7 ancient laws, the Hermetic principles. Let's go, true speaker. Hey, mentalism, correspondence, polarity, mentalism. Oh, I already said that. Did I? I know I don't know, but I'm trying to run it down. Gender, and I'm a little rusty, but best believe I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. And you really put me on my toes, and I used to be a lot smoother and quicker. But yeah, I think I can tighten up. We can build. It's still cool to build, right? Is it still cool to build? Like for real, for real. What they gonna say next? Oh, they be over there building, talking about all this. They boring. That man, y'all cut it out, man. I really don't care, y'all. Legit money was happening. Miss Jazzy. Did I see? Yes, I did. Where I seen her at? Blended Helen, salute. Yeah, Blended. I'm just trying to open up the floor for more conversations because a lot of people don't know the Shriners are not Freemasons, and the Freemasons are not Shriners, and the Freemasons are not the Illuminati. But Masonry is a technique and a system of its own. Just like you seen what other image I just had, y'all just had on here. Look how they did that. Look how they did this right here, y'all. And this is stuff I've been on. Look how they put the swastika in chase. So you can, if you know, you know. And what's crazy is, like I said, when you buy new vehicles, it's not until you get your vehicle that you start seeing the symbols. I ain't gonna lie, I asked my granddaddy straight up when I came out of prison, y'all. I asked him because it's in prison where I learned about the 5%ers, the God bodies. You know what I'm saying? I started learning about the Nubian nation, the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Pan-Africans. Going back to Kemet, Azra Quasi, I'm not gonna lie, was still one of my guys. But I also studied it. I didn't go to the Moorish Temple of Science, but I'm familiar. So I'm familiar with a lot of different things, is what I'm trying to tell you. So we can have a whole lot of shabu. We can have a whole lot of different topics. I don't mind. Josh, if you with it, I'm definitely with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Say, big bro, I understand life happens. Once you know, you never forget. You just don't remember the order. Hey, one thing about it, I do. Let me just slow it down because you caught me on the spot. I know mentalism is first, the 7 hermetic ones. Because one thing about it, when I came out of the Christianity mindset, and I started looking into the Pan-African theories and the fact that before there was one God, there was always many gods. And even when you get into the Constantine era and the whole war, I was watching some Viking shows, y'all, and it break down a whole lot be right there. It break down basically how the Christians came in as the Crusaders. They teach some of this in school, but when they go into it, a whole lot get left out. A whole lot do get left out. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. 5% was a big in the 80s. Yeah, facts. The God body, hold on, Masonry is what our ancient ancestors started long before the Caucasoids left. Thank you. Arising. I hope you subscribe because I need your mind over here. Because one thing about it, I'm starting to notice once you have these different conversations on here, different people pop out. So I feel like Bronze Flat Powered or OG the OG done definitely shared my live. So salute to one of them. I know I ain't tripping because I see who in the building today. And salute to the Mariah and all my day ones. I see y'all in here too. But let me take this down because I've been knowing this. But we all know the 666 ain't what they say it was. That's not to be confused, y'all. We know that. It's just neutrons, protons, and all that. We know that. So the mathematics was being mathematicking way before they came from them Caucasus Mountains. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? A long way time ago, the science, and it's crazy because I want to talk about who was the first surgeons. I want to talk about the real aboriginals and how they sailed from Africa, and we was the first ones on the waters when we made it out there to Jamaica and all the rest of the islands that we done. Yeah. And how they already knew the tide and they already knew how to navigate by sea. Let's not forget, y'all. Let's not forget who Booker T. Washington was. Like, hold on, when that first stone got laid in Washington, D.C., and they say George Washington was the first president to be debated, but Let's go with that one, right? But wasn't that Benjamin Banneker right there? Ain't he the architect? Come on, man. So yes, we have been the innovators for a long time, and it's crazy that we are still slaves, y'all. The nigga minds. Like we still slaves in our minds. Now we talking about the Moors. Let's go. Y'all know what's going on. And did I bring it up? Because somebody made a valid point in this little image I'm about to put up. Take this one down real quick. I don't see it. I don't see it. But hold on, let me check because I'm getting messages back to back. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, y'all, my fault. Yeah, I did a good hour in here. I'm about done. Let me wrap this up. And there's a few more things I wanted to pull up real quick. Few more things I wanted to pull up, and it's not gonna take long. Showed y'all Garrett. But yo, again, everybody who pulled up, I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know, for real, I appreciate y'all because I'm ready to change the dynamics of the channel for sure. There's so much to talk about, literally, so much to talk about. But I wanted to open up the doors so it don't look crazy when I start going off the deep end, so to speak. I want to definitely share this one. Put him in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this next one. Look at this, y'all. And I might even take it to the point where I'm gonna give y'all a few movies and stuff to go check out. I see you backstage. Give me a second. A few movies to check out or shows to check out that we be on. We can have conversations on that as well. Let me see. Oh yeah, definitely need these real quick. I bet. Check this out. Oh, that's my boy. James, what's going on, James?
Yo, salute to you, Goon. I had to tap in with you. I saw you was spitting your game, and I'm just tapping in on the tail end, so I'm gonna catch the replay to see what all the stream was about. But I'm gonna pull up on you and tap in with you, Goon, just to support the platform. You did.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, James. You always do support. You one of my regulars now, man. Every time you come through, I definitely appreciate it. I'm about to wrap this one up though. But what basically hits what I was talking about, that's the gist of it. We was just talking about the gatekeepers, because I know you'll like this conversation too. Basically, like the gatekeepers, are there gatekeepers in hip hop, then in sports? And I was also talking about the Boule.
Yeah, it's definitely gatekeepers for sure. Jay-Z a gatekeeper. You did. So, Jay-Z decides who's gonna perform at the Super Bowl now. And that's a multi-billion-dollar entity, you have to understand. So he definitely is like a gatekeeper, that can shut people down, shut your whole career down, or throw you a lifeline and revive your career. So I don't know specifically like the gatekeepers you were speaking about, but off top of my dome, I definitely can see there are certain gatekeepers that was at the forefront of hip hop, like a Jay-Z or Russell Simmons. Those was gatekeepers, and they decided what went down in terms of hip hop. So Yeah, I'm gonna definitely catch the replay, Goon, and see what all you was spitting on here.
Yeah, I'm about to yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I covered a lot of stuff, man. On here. This is actually a good one. I was trying something new today. I'm about to get up out of here, but definitely catch the the watch back. If you want to stand up here for a minute, you good though. I'm about
Yeah,
to
let me ask you, Goon, and then you touched on the Boule. So did you speak on Dr. Boyce Watkins and Roland Martin and all them type of cats?
Nah, I ain't get on. I ain't talk on them. Who I did mention was Arthur W.E. Du Bois, Vernon
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
Martin Luther King. Some of the first forerunners. I ain't because it's so many that came after, but I was showing a couple pictures of, but I ain't get all the way in depth and into it like that. I was just really shuffling. It was really one of my first ones. So
Let me ask you this, Goon. Did you touch on that disrespectful monument that they did in Boston for Dr. King and Coretta Scott King? Like, I mean, they disrespected speaking of Dr. King, to unveil this this monument that was supposed to have been a symbol of the civil rights movement, but most people online say it looked like a giant dick. So, they went way too far, and I think trying to send a clear message that they're gonna disrespect us even when it comes to our monuments or putting up statues to represent us.
I remember hearing the controversy behind that. That sounds like a whole live in itself I can create. So thank you for that. But I definitely didn't talk about that. But one thing about it though, we did mention that there was certain things that things that you got to do to be a part of these fraternities. So one is not to know, especially when it comes to the what are those things called? Dang, I can't think of the name of it. But
It'll
the
come
talk,
to you.
you know what I'm talking about? They tall, they obelisk, the obelisk. So it's a lot to that, man. It's a lot to that.
Yeah, for sure, Goon. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up no more then, family. I'm gonna tap back in with you. Like I said, I'm gonna let you go ahead on and finish your show. But I just got tapped on here and saw you was live, so I had to just tap in with you and tap into the program. That's all.
No, automatically, bro. I appreciate that every time.
No doubt. So yeah, I'll get with you on the next one, Goon.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna drop you down.
All right, for sure, fam.
Yeah, man. Salute to my brother James, man. Always come through. Yeah, y'all over here y'all chatting it up. Let's see. But we go ahead and get out of here. We about to head over to watch, man, and see what's going on. See what's going on real quick. But let me just end it like this, man. Peep the symbols. Y'all stay woke. Y'all stay woke. We're gonna break down some more of this. But for now, I appreciate everybody, man, who tuned in. Y'all know the vibes. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. You did?
It's the shit that you live for, the shit you die for, beliefs that you believe in, the shit you ride for. They manage your time so you have no time for removing your blindfold. Could you see with your eyes closed? I see with my eyes closed. Could you see with your eyes closed? I see with my eyes closed. Could you see with your eyes closed? I see with my eyes closed. Could you see with your eyes closed? I see with my eyes closed. Could you see with your eyes closed?
It's we in the streets with it. These YouTube streets. Let's build it. Content after content. We on the block. Lego. And as a daily reminder, hit that like and subscribe so you can get the vibes. You know it. And notified every time. Let ride. It's sweet. It's Sweet TV.
Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and check it right now before I get off this live and confirm if I got you. I can do that real quick. Because it's like that. Let's see real quick. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna say that one. Nah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that one. Hey, I appreciate that. That's one. Hey, it's a few of them I've been looking for, and you know they hard to find now. Yeah. I appreciate that. It definitely came through my desk, and I'm going live, but on another live, tapping in. Montello, what's going on, my brother? Tapping in for sure. FBA. Okay. Miss Jazzy, salute. Hey, yeah, appreciate that. Anybody want to drop anything on my email? Again, it's we TV, just like on my app, but at gmail.com. You can send me stuff right over there. And other than that, y'all, we out.
Staring at the answers, didn't even notice life under the microscope. I had to focus. Your secrets, your lies have been decoded. I know your references. I know who wrote it. Stolen legacy. I seen it. And guess who stole it? Same ones wrote the movie. Word. And sold it. Chosen raiders, mind slavers, backstabbers, infiltrators. So we ain't asking for shit. We taking back a whole nation. I ain't buying it. Know where they hide. It's in the net to search your environment. The same ones set you free. Start hiring. And when it's time to make cuts, guess who they fire? Like, don't spend your knowledge.